Sometimes a younger family member may decide to fund it, or a group of family members may come together. But very often, the person who's going to be the main interviewee, who's usually a member of the older generations, will fund it as part of their legacy. They may have a property, savings, investments, and the cost of producing a filmed memoir actually only represents a very small proportion of the estate that they'll leave behind. You know, if they've got a house worth, say, £500,000, maybe much more, and other assets, a few thousand, say, for a professionally produced film is a relatively small cost with a lot of value for the family. And frankly, otherwise, if they don't spend that money now, the chances are that the government will take 40% of it in taxes later anyway. So why not let their descendants have 100% of the value? There was some fairly in-depth research done in America a few years ago by Allianz, the insurance company, to try and figure out how different age groups feel about the importance of family stories being part of someone's legacy. And they discovered that 86% of people between the ages of 47 and 66 said that family stories are the most important part of someone's legacy, ahead of the prospect of financial inheritance that they might receive. And I think the reason for that is that that age group are likely to have aging parents who they know are not going to be around forever. And I think they'll almost inevitably have lost a grandparent or grandparents and thought, oh, I wish I could go back and hear them speaking and listen to them. But of course they can't. Sometimes the oldest generations don't actually realise how important their stories are to their descendants. And I think that having that conversation between family members is very often the way forward. The younger generations may not be in a position where they can fund a filmed memoir, but when the older generations realise how important it is to their family, they're very keen to make it happen. And that box of captured memories delivered firsthand enables the youngest generations and those that will be born in the future to enjoy a really watchable, compelling film. Something that's not just some old photographs, a few fading anecdotes, and maybe a couple of video clips that someone's captured on their phone or camera, but something really interesting that starts at the beginning and then ties all the stories together into a narrative, but which also tells them about someone who influenced them, and therefore that tells them about themselves, why they are who they are, and where they come from.